And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Now Allen facing third and long. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run here with Gibson. Third and a yard. Try and throw with Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first down, it's Allen. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, here's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To throw again, it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And the Bills are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 14 and a first down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it at the 3. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Ready.
On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Again at 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on. 19 tight. Ready.
Now Gibson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Here comes 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup.
Throwing is Milton. That one intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down. Cook. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Here's Gibson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
At the 60, at the 60.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Warriors 70. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. And up.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Check, check. Cougar 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete.
That's That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
It is 3rd and 10.
Unlock five. Stephanie. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bills. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Next to score, Bills 21, Patriots nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw, it's Milton. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Third and 6. Here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
Middle.
A carry for Cook. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 33 yards. Here's a handoff to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give them credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped them short of the 1st down.
They'll try it now with Cook. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To the air. It's Milton. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Here's Cook. And the Bills have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He pulls it in around the 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. So, we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
A carry now for Gibson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Milton. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now the give to Cook, running right. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Allen. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Cook. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7.
Ball carrier. He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Allen will throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 42. Patriots nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Up the middle they go. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Go.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing, Milton. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Regular.
In motion, Shakir.
Look out.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And they'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. Room to run at the 40. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. He'll get this to about midfield. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. Big play there for the Bills. 39 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run the toss with Cook. And he will dive into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They're on the 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Ready? Check go.
Throwing is Milton. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It's 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Milton. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Christian Benford.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Allen going to give this to Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Allen working from the pistol. Fires complete to Harrison Bryant. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Bills.
Allen Going to give it to Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Play action. It's Allen. This one complete to Bryant. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A quick slant into the hands of Cooper. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Now Gibson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Milton. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll run. It's Davis. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Cook. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Cook. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal. Throwing is Allen. That is caught. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. That's on the veteran Dion Dawkins. The offense staying on the field. They're going to go on 4th and goal.
Hey, hold. What's that?
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills stretch things out even further.
Patriots, nothing. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That's complete to Baker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Milton to the air on 2nd down. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
So a road win here for the Bills, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll